Hey, what's up, guys? You're tuned in to Chopping It Up with Charm. Today we have Eclipse Interview.
Look at that thing right there. She got that thing on that back. I'm gonna put something on that thing right there. Listen. Shorty got a fat ass, yeah, and I think I want it. Shorty better quit that, yeah, before I own it. Now she know I'ma put it on it. Do this shit work. I like how she work.
How are you?
Doing good, doing good.
Thank you for
y'all for having me.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
coming, definitely. I see you, doing your thing with the music.
Yeah, we making it happen.
Yeah, so what was the start? Like, what made you want to get into the music?
I mean, it really all started back in like school
days.
yeah, like my school days, elementary, when I was exposed, to the arts. Because a lot of people don't know I originally started out acting,
Really?
Yeah, so I started out acting, going to school for theater. And then it was the tongue twisters that we had to do, to help with articulation on stage that kind of got me into the whole music.
And he's like, I kind of like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what is Eclipse? Like, where did you come up with this name?
I mean, that name was given to me by the fans,
Really?
early on. Yeah, they pretty much felt like I overshadowed, anybody that I went up against when it came to like talent shows and stuff like that. Yeah, so me too. Oh, I like that. So they was like, bro, it's always like you overshadowing everybody. We're gonna call you Eclipse, and I was like, okay, all right, we're gonna run with it. So
and I know sometimes you go by Eclipse Darkness. Is it like the alter ego?
I know, right? People say that. The
dark side.
Right, the dark side. Yeah, and that actually happens, sometimes, because I'm a pop artist, so I'm more of a, upbeat, kind of artist, but the darkness just came about for SEO purposes, really, for when people search for Eclipse,
Right.
They can find me and not, anything else,
Right.
so, yeah.
Okay, so you are very versatile as an artist. One minute you spitting fire, the next you singing. Like, what type of artist do you, like, consider yourself as?
Now, I started out, pretty much just doing rap only.
Okay.
And then I ventured off into some other genres and kind of finally found what fit for me. And pretty much pop, I'm classified as a pop artist, yeah, because with everything that I do, all the genres that I venture in, my marketability and things like that, we kind of went ahead and agreed that, yeah, you're a pop artist, so.
So who are some artists that inspire you?
There's quite a few, There's one in particular, there's some things going on with him right now, so.
R. Kelly?
No, I mean him too, but Tory Lanez right now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, man, my boy Tory Lanez, definitely. I definitely rock with him heavy. It's a goal to knock out a feature with him, in a collaboration pretty soon.
Have you worked with any other artists in the industry now that
Yeah. I definitely worked with a few other artists. DJ Payne he's not really an artist, but he's a big DJ who does a lot of collabs with artists. People may know about. I did a record with Busta-Rhymes and Twista that kind of took off, and that kind of helped grow my fan base.
So how was that experience? Was that one of your first times working with a big artist?
Nah, my first one was with Mims. With Mims, I did a song back in the day with him. That was like my first one. It's called Dangerous. And so that record, took off and kind of put me on the map. And then I did a little something with T-Pain back when I was in LA.
Oh, that's dope.
But the Twista and Busta-Rhymes Can You Keep Up record is pretty much the one that everybody kind of
Is that your favorite?
Is
that your favorite?
Yeah.
So how was that working with them? Was it
was
kind of
dope.
intimidating, or you was free? You was yourself?
Man, I was free. I was myself because I've looked up to them for so long.
Right.
When I was telling you guys how I was in theater, and then I started doing tongue twisters to help with my articulation. That's when I discovered, that they were fast rappers and did, tongue twist rapping.
Right.
And so, I was looking up to them and just trying to be better than them my entire, career. And, so it was real easy, to kind of catch a vibe and jump right in with them.
So tell us a little bit about your latest single that you dropped.
Okay. Yeah. What we waiting on? You know what I'm saying? It's fun. I'm pretty much running a Sprite campaign right now, so it falls right into flow. With everything that's going on, and it's real. Nice and catchy. Popish. I kind of like to say on my Tory Lanez,
Do you write everything yourself, or do you have
absolutely.
a team? Okay.
Yeah, I write everything myself, but I'm open to other writers, and collabs for sure. because it takes more than one brain, kind of really to put these hits out.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, me and my manager, shout out to Corn. We got another, artist and writer that we're working with as well. He's gonna have some placement on my next album that's coming out.
And tell us about this album. Do we have a release date?
Yes, man. So, I had some dates in mind, but due to COVID-19.
COVID is missing some things.
Yeah, I had to kind of move some things around, so they kind of threw things off for a couple of months, actually.
Okay.
Threw things off for a couple of months. So, what I'm thinking about doing is sometime before this year is up, dropping it. I'm actually really close to finishing it. It was done. The project was done, but I'm adding more records now and adding more things to it because I've had this time to kind of grow and just build even more, on things. So I say look forward before the end of the year, and I'll be posting some dates.
And do you have a name already locked in?
Yes, Love Language is going to be the name.
Okay, I like it.
Name of the album. We dropping that, trying to help, people kind of address their childhood traumas and learn how to love themselves so they can love others properly. And
I like that. I need that too.
Yeah, man, we trying to help people stay married longer, stay in relationships longer. And it really takes getting to know your partner's love language and putting in that work, and being committed and disciplined in order for it to last. So
that's real cool. So tell us about your latest visual. I know I seen you did a short film to it.
Yes, yeah, and that's what got everybody going. Like, when is this project coming?
Yes.
Because it leaves you on the edge of your seat, waiting and wanting more.
Damn, babe, why you always gotta ruin a good moment? We just had a good night. I'm taking you out. We're spending time together, so I don't understand what you mean we're not spending quality time together.
Okay, so if we went to dinner, what did I say last night at dinner? Can you recall any of the conversations?
Did you come up with the concept by yourself?
No, I teamed up with one of my guys, Michael, and he shot it for me. We teamed up on the whole writing process. I let him know because it's all real, It's all art imitating life imitating art. So it's a real experience, and I'm pretty much just kind of being really vulnerable, telling my my story when it comes to that area.
Right. So and that was your real relationship. There was issues really going on with your relationship too.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So
cool.
it's a real experience.
Right.
And that's just something as an artist I'm trying to do more of for the fans and other people so that they don't feel like they're alone in situations. Like, nah, we all dealing with this, so it's just like let's talk about it and figure out how to fix it.
So they got a part 2 visual coming?
Yeah. I'm actually going to do a short film for each love language. So the one that's out now is for Quality of Time with the Only You song. So Quality of Time is that love language there for that visual, and then I'll do one for acts of service, giving gifts. What's the other one? Acts of service, giving gifts. Words of affirmation, and physical touch. So those would be the 5 visuals we'll have for each love language.
Oh, that sounds dope. I'm definitely excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I can't wait.
So you started off on TV, right? You went to America's Got Talent.
Yes.
How was that experience?
Man, it was dope.
Really?
It was dope. It was the largest audience I've ever performed in front of.
Scared at first?
In my life. Yes, I definitely was. I was nervous. But once I stepped out on the stage and started speaking on the mic, all the nerves went away. It was crazy.
That's
cool.
I
mean, it was millions and millions of viewers, at one time. It was a huge, audience out there. And, being in front of, the judges, it was crazy.
What made you want to do it, though? Like, you were just like, I'm just going to give it a shot. Or you had been planning on it?
What was it? Actually, shout out to my mom and my aunt, my family. They just pushed me to do it. They was like, you need to get on this show because you dope and they need to see you and your talents. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, all right, let's go audition. So we auditioned and they was like, okay, yeah, we want you on the show.
That's dope.
Did the show and they wanted to send us to Vegas and everything. It was like, yo, we going to Vegas. We say yes. All the judges said yes. Crowd went crazy. Everybody calling in voted. And it was a great experience. The only reason I didn't go forward with it was because they offered a contract, you know, and they wanted to kind of sign me, and I was just like,
You didn't want to.
yeah, I didn't want to, you know.
I definitely understand.
Yeah,
So,
but it was a great experience for
that's
sure.
love, and you're also an ambassador for Sprite as well.
Yes, yes.
How did that happen? How did that collab?
Man, the fans.
The fans, that's
Yeah,
dope.
they reached out to me. They emailed me and they said, hey, you know, Eclipse, a lot of people told us we should be paying attention to what you got going on,
That's
what
dope.
you're doing. And we checked out your music and we love it. So we want to offer you this opportunity. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, yeah, let me look into this.
Right.
And so, yeah, now I'm an official artist, ambassador working with Sprite.
That's cool. So what else do you have coming? What can we look forward to from Eclipse besides the, you know, you said that you have the album coming. What else can we look forward to from you?
So right now I'm just working on getting a lot more visuals, you know, together. I'm dropping a lot of records. I got some records coming out next week. So I plan on just feeding the fans a lot more material, a lot more content.
And you do have a lot of content. I was checking it out. What would you
Yeah.
say is your favorite project?
I would say Good Vibrations is one of my favorite projects.
You ain't gotta rush right now, baby, won't you come and settle down? You ain't gotta fuss right now, baby, let me come and lay you down. I'm feeling all your vibes right now, baby, let me come and place it out. I'm loving how we turning out, the love you give got me in my feelings now.
Yeah, because it's a Afrobeat dance hall, and it was actually I went viral with one of the singles, Poom Poom Shorts, on there. So I was like, we need to focus on this area
Yeah,
too,
this
and
gonna make
do
you
this
move,
again.
make you dance.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, Good Vibrations is definitely a feel good project that everybody can move to, especially during these times right now.
Okay, that's dope. You know, placements on TV too. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we actually have a couple of placements out, working with HBO,
that's dope.
WeTV, working with Warner and Universal. The latest one, excuse me, was on WeTV. I gotta pull up a clip. I'll be posting it on my Instagram soon. So y'all stay tuned. You know,
Definitely
tune
gotta
for
check
that.
it out. Yes.
And the show is actually Locked Up After Life After Locked
Life
Up.
After Locked Up. I know
Yes,
that- I know that show.
So
Okay.
yeah, they've been spinning our music and stuff like that on the show. So they've been showing a lot of love on that network. But
We're working on a TV show right now.
yeah, so I'm working on some more content for a TV show that's coming out. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be dope. It's called Exposed.
What is it about?
So it's basically about, you know, how women always be like, man, you know, always cheating, this, and that. Well, this show is gonna be basically about the women, you know, doing the cheating and getting exposed
No,
and
I
getting
don't
caught.
like this show already.
So it's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real interesting, you know, to see, you know, what they catch women doing, you know, behind closed doors and things like that.
Women are sneaky.
They sneaky. Y'all slick.
Well, I'm definitely gonna tune into that. Where's that
Yeah.
gonna be airing?
I'm not sure the networks yet that's gonna be picking them up and airing it, but it's definitely in the works right now.
Okay.
So we'll definitely keep y'all tuned, you know, on everything, all the updates and stuff like that. Ready to look for it, but we'll definitely be doing music for the show as well.
That's dope. In the door, you've been doing a lot of work. So have you had any like crazy moments or anything like that happens behind the scenes in the industry that people don't really get to see?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like what?
There's a lot of crazy stuff that happens goes on behind the scenes when it comes to just contracts.
What would you say is like the most crazy experience that you've had so far?
Oh gosh.
You're like, I don't want to go there.
I done had some crazy encounters and experiences. The craziest one was in Newark, New Jersey. I'll never go back there.
New Jersey?
Yeah, so I was out there for a meeting for a deal with Atlantic Records.
Okay.
And long story short, your boy almost got like held up at gunpoint, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. We believe it was a setup, you know, some crazy stuff was going on, but that's the craziest thing. This was like the night before my meeting with Atlantic Records. Yeah, to discuss some deals, and we got held up at gunpoint, got pushed in a taxi. I had a bodyguard there, but Yeah, two guys came at us with guns. Luckily, the taxi driver drove off. It was crazy. It was unbelievable.
Were they trying to rob you?
Yeah, they was trying to.
But did
yeah.
you get away safe?
Yeah,
Good?
I got away. We drove off, and the bodyguard got left behind. They just pistol whipped him, and took some stuff, but he made it out.
That's
okay.
crazy. Well, I'm glad y'all got out of that
Yeah,
situation
it
safely.
gets real out here.
I know.
It's crazy.
So I'm
It's
pretty
crazy.
sure you got more bodyguards with you now. When you roll up.
Yeah, we got some on call for different events. Yeah.
I definitely feel you.
Absolutely, especially out of state. In Newark, New Jersey. I was just in a bad neighborhood. It was bad. I was handling business. Had some sessions. Had to knock out, and we came out the studio late night, and they was ready. They pulled up like clockwork.
They had it planned already.
Yeah, they had it planned. It was crazy.
So where are you from? Are you from Dallas?
Yeah, I'm from Dallas, Texas. It's crazy because a lot of people don't really kind of catch that or believe it. But yeah, I was born and raised Dallas, Texas. Grew up out here. I moved around, a little bit back and forth between here and California.
Okay.
Pasadena. Shout out to Pasadena. And I went to college at UNLV, so I went to Vegas for a little bit after I left here. Mm-hmm.
So you've been around a little bit. Got
Yeah.
your foot in the door. So do you plan on I'm sorry?
No, I was gonna say I graduated from Booker T out here, so
that's cool.
yeah, the Arts Magnet.
So do you plan on, staying in Dallas, or do you want to move?
I mean, shoot. Honestly, it's wherever God takes me.
Right.
I'm here now, but I'm just open to wherever I need to go,
opportunity.
any opportunities wherever I need to move to kind of make things happen for me and my family. So.
Right. So tell everybody, if they don't follow you now, where that they can follow you and check out all of your music.
Good deal. Good deal. You already know what it is. It's your boy Eclipse Darkness, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Spotify, Instagram. On Instagram, it's the official Eclipse. If you're not following me, make sure you follow me and turn on the notifications so you can catch all my posts, all my story posts. And Spotify, follow me on there. Catch every week a new record that I'm dropping. Apple, whatever you listen to music on. It is what it is. Eclipse Darkness. Oh, I like that.
Thank you so much for coming.
Good deal. Thank you.
I see the work that you are here doing.
Yes.
So thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time.